I have to say, I think because I was brought up on horror movies, I think some of the proudest moments in my career is when I can say something like truly disturbed to George and he's like, Anya,
Yeah.
that was shocking. And I'm like,
It's so surprising when he is shocked too. I'm like,
yeah, you're like,
George,
what?
you just
Exactly.
mutilated someone in the film.
He'll be like, Anya, that's so violent. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
There is something quite funny about that because George Miller makes very violent films. Anya Taylor-Joy and Chris Hemsworth, the two stars of Furiosa, a Mad Max saga. We've got so much more from the two stars who've currently just taken over the Cannes Film Festival while they're on a world tour promoting this brand new movie, which is out on the 24th of May. George Miller had both Anya and Chris doing a lot of their own stunts, so they had some serious toys to play with.
Your motorbike chariot is very, very cool, but my double tanker takes it easily.
Yeah.
Just
both
in
have
terms of
their
size and let yours wins, but
mine's
mine
like
wins.
the impracticality of mine is kind of trumped by the tanker can, you transport fuel or milk. Is in it
everything, the food, we've got
or,
everything up in there, man.
Yeah, all of the things needed to survive. Mine's just for looks.
It's also got like beautiful artwork on the side telling story. I remember Colin taking us around, the production designer taking me into the like vehicle pit essentially the first day, and I saw the war rig and I was just like, that's my baby.
So cool.
So Anya plays Furiosa. This is the prequel story of that original character that most of us have loved from Charlize Theron. She definitely had to make Furiosa her own, and she kind of explains a little bit on how she connected with this person.
I felt like she was with me, to be honest, like from the second I read the script, and that was not in any negative way, but that was a heavy energy to carry around. And so I felt a really great deal of responsibility to this character. So I think the moment where I felt more relaxed was after the confrontation between Furiosa and Dementis, just because I'd had such strong ideas about that scene, and then to see them realized, I was like, I did it. I protected her, I did my job, and now I can like relax a little bit more.
Fair to say, when you think of Chris Hemsworth, you think of Thor, and mostly like really heroic characters. He's done the odd baddie, but nothing quite like Dementis. This is a character that abducted a young Furiosa as a child, so he's got this brutality about him, but also really maternally connected to this girl.
I think Furiosa to Dementis, there's a paternal relationship there in his eyes. I do believe he thinks of himself as a father figure, and it would be quite shocked if she thought any differently. But I do think he is preparing her for the wasteland and the brutality of it, and it's kill or be killed, and if you don't rule with an iron fist, then you'll be left in the dust. And if you aren't memorable, and if you don't stand out, and if you don't, in the trailer, as he says, make it epic, you'll be not only forgotten about, but brutally disposed of.
Furiosa, a Mad Max saga. Will you be going to the cinema on the 24th of May to check it out when it's released in UK cinemas? Let me know your thoughts. I'm a huge fan of both, especially Anya. I just think she is such a baddie and so good at everything she does. Leave a comment, subscribe, turn your notifications on so you don't miss a thing.